Hello, my name is Andrew Flushy. I'm your Virginia traffic and DUI attorney, and I'm here today to talk to you once again about the Fair DUI flyer. Apparently people missed my first video that we did about a month ago about why this is not a good idea in Virginia. The first reason is that you're dangling it out your window while you're driving. As you can see, it's obstructing the vision of the vehicle. It's a hazard, it blows around, and it's a traffic violation in Virginia. If you roll up to a checkpoint with the Fair DUI flyer hanging out your window, you're likely going to get a traffic ticket simply for that. Well, some people have solved that problem, I guess they're claiming, by putting it up on the glass like this. So that way it's not outside the window, it's on the inside. But it's the same problem, it's still obstructing your vision. So that's strike one for the Fair DUI flyer. Well, what about though what they claim, how you can just keep your window up and you don't have to actually sign a ticket? That's not true in Virginia. In Virginia, if an officer issues you a ticket for having an obstructed glass, what will happen is they will have you sign the summons to promise to come to court. If you don't sign, you will be arrested. So you're going to have to get out of your car to be arrested and go down to the magistrate. You'll get a fun little ride in the police cruiser. So that's strike two for the Fair DUI flyer. The final real problem with this, as I mentioned in my first video, is in Virginia, if the police lawfully stop you, they can ask you out of your vehicle at all for any reason during the traffic stop. And one of the routine things they do is they get you out to look at a light that they think you have out or something. So they'll ask you out of the vehicle for all sorts of reasons, and you have to comply. They can get you out of the vehicle during a traffic stop. It's a brief detention, and they're allowed to get you out of the vehicle. So the Fair DUI flyer fails there. That's strike three. So what should you do in a traffic stop if you're at a checkpoint? Well, what makes more sense than this silly Fair DUI business is to simply be polite with the officer, be cooperative, but you don't have to say anything. They ask you for your license and registration, you keep your mouth closed, you hand over your license and registration. They start asking you questions, you say, "I invoke my right to remain silent." So, what's the moral of the story? Fair DUI flyer, idiotic. Keeping silent during a police interaction, smart.